John Hale, and this is where I live.
Whoa.
I live here with my beautiful wife Nikki and my wonderful son Elijah. He's my youngest son.
That's me. Look at me.
In 2010, I was diagnosed with cancer, okay? I would be at work and I would stand up and I'd get lightheaded, right? And I'd sit back down. Yeah, I'm telling you, you go get the news, everybody's smiling and waving at you out front, and then you go in the back. I took my wife with me, and they said that I had a mass so big, that's what we call the lightheadedness. They did a biopsy, and they kept me awake during that biopsy. They said they had 7 good specimens. And we asked if we want the results early, can we call and get them? They said we could. So we tried to call and get those. They said we can't tell you these over the phone. That's when they told me I had cancer. All right.
They wanted something he could talk with.
Therapy, and I went through the radiation. By the grace of God, I'm still alive.
You know what? It's actually pretty awesome.
And I'm not built for it, but I'm a fat boy. But I run those 15-mile runs. I had my last radiation on the Friday, and the next day was Saturday, and that was the day of the run. And I said, Dr. Roger, I paid my money.
Make sure my finger's not on the speaker. I was adjusting my finger off the speaker.
You will not want to do it. You will be wiped out. I said, I'm going to do it.
Make sure it gets it good.
The crickets out singing in the moonlight tonight to the sounds of Bob Marley. Every little thing's gonna be alright. I smell honeysuckle in the air or in your hair. Anywhere, I don't care. I'm just glad that it's there. We got the grandkids to sleep, so let's fire up the J. We both got our prescriptions, so they say it's okay. And I got us some tickets for the old Ferris wheel. I hope we stop right at the top, cause there's a kiss I gotta steal while you and I are high above our hometown.
You know what? I think it makes us look like very colorful, loving people. And I'm not mad at it.
Well, I was looking for places to run to, you were looking to run away. We got married without a car, nearly a penny to our name. So I joined the Navy, left you pregnant, went off the war, come back 3 years later to a family of 4. We watched.
I'm going to try to upload this to YouTube so it will be able to be watched by us.
They're playing too slow.
But it still sounds pretty. I do think that it needs to be played a little bit faster. think it's awesome.
Remember back when we started to go up on the roof and drink a beer? And we looked out over all St. Albans and I said, I'm going to get us out of here. But we had kids and they had kids and my, how time has flown. We resigned ourselves to the fact that we're stuck here as our home. Then some good people came from Forbes magazine. Said St. Albans, West Virginia's one of the finest little cities they've ever seen. And I got us some tickets for the old Ferris wheel. I hope it's got pride at the top there. The kiss I gotta steal while you and I.
He is so high.
While you and I are flying high above our hometown. Woo! Thank you! Thank you!
Everybody told me I was crazy. He said, don't do it, don't do it. I said, I gotta do it. I gotta put an exclamation point at the end of this cancer. And I think we started out at the Capitol and we're running. By the time I got over that bridge and up past that bridge, I started thinking, why the hell did I do this? And I looked behind me and the ambulance is behind me. And you know what that means? That means I'm dead last. And I was embarrassed. And I turned around and I looked at the guy in the ambulance and I said, I just finished radiation. I had cancer. He said, that's all right.
I'm at the door.
All the way. Now, I was like in last place, and they forgot about the stragglers. And they put up all the water and stuff. So I was like stopping at people's houses. There was a lady working in the yard. I said, ma'am, can I have a drink of water? And she got me some water. I got 1 mile left to go. The guy in the ambulance said, getting ready to set up for a football game at Laidley Field. And if they wanted me to, I'd get in the, they let me get in the back of the ambulance and they'd drive me up there, let me out where nobody could see. And I said, no, I can't do that. I got to finish that. So I had that last mile, and I'm running
what
down
does he
that
hold
back
all
alley,
that
and
flag?
I see this beautiful vision come walking out of the Laidley Field, and it's my wife, Nikki, and I meet her halfway, and I say, are you mad at me? And she said, no, but I think you're crazy. I won this 2011 for coming in last place. I won the Charleston Distance Run Steve Prefontaine and Most Courageous Award.
With all I know, when I hold my Marlin to the back of his head until his bladder loses control. Well, I hate that man named James. There's been feuding between our kin ever since his great granddaddy killed our old sweet granddaddy when they're swimming in a red-eye gin. There was all over the chickens. Everybody knows the jury let him go, 'cause the trial was on the Pikeville side. Like a hog. I got his boys all three tied to my purple tree. Their mama better wait. Baby brother Mace's passed on. 'Cause if they don't, I'll be sending her their body and
me get you some water.
Clean Island Creek. And I'll be dancing in the light
And she got me
of
some water.
redemption, barefooted on hallowed ground. And the next time I hear old Jameis, I just pray that he's come around. There was all over 2 chickens. They sold him dead at the county line. And everybody knows the jury let him go 'cause the trial was on the Pikeville side. There was all over 2 chickens. They stole him dead at the county line. And everybody knows the jury let him go 'cause the trial was on the Pikeville side.
This program is partially funded by the Facing Hunger Food Bank. Facing
Well,
Hunger
how
Food
cool.
Bank